Hey there everyone, and welcome back to another video. And we are greeting you from Disney, but not from Disney. This video will go up Wednesday, the 28th?
Somewhere around there.
So as you're watching this, we are currently in the middle of our week at Disney for our vacation.
Disney World. I guess that's the only one that's available right now.
California won't let Disneyland open, so there's that. But yeah, so the one in Florida.
But currently, as we are filming this, it is 3 days out?
Yeah.
3 days before our trip, and we figured we'd sit down and give you a little explanation of planning the trip and how we think this trip is gonna go. And then that way, when we get back, we can let you know whether we feel like we accomplished our goals.
Yeah, so make sure that you check out our Instagram and Facebook, mainly Instagram, because we will be making a concerted effort to put up pics as often as we can.
So that way you can see the trip live, you can interact with us. If there's something you want to see, maybe we can try and find it.
Yeah.
So yeah, that'll be fun.
Yeah, so the purpose of this video is just to walk through a bit of our planning because we're doing things differently this time than we've done the past 2 times that we went.
Right.
The first 2 times we went through basically a travel agent type person, and she did a great job, but we wanted to be a little more relaxed with this trip.
And using a travel agent is awesome because it's free for you. They earn commission from Disney and they take care of everything. But you have to book everything Disney. Like you have to book a Disney hotel. You have to book obviously your park tickets through Disney. Whereas if you want to do something a little bit different, like stay off-site or use an Airbnb, then they can't do that for you. You have to do everything Disney to use a travel agent. Yeah,
so in order to, what we hope would cut some costs and also to be a little more relaxed with regards to that. Plus, a lot of the stuff that you usually get through Disney isn't offering right now.
Right.
So I don't think they're doing meal plans. They're not.
Yeah, there's no meal plans.
Fast passes aren't there.
No fast passes, no extra magic hours. So all the benefits you get from staying at a Disney hotel, they don't really have right now.
Right. The only exception being transportation that will take you to the parks. Yeah. Skyliner and buses and all that stuff. So with that, we decided to go a different route. We're staying off property and we are renting a car for the week. Which, when you figure what you pay for a Disney room and having transportation there, it probably works out close to even. You might save a little bit of money.
Yeah, I did the math like real quick and we were still saving money doing it off-site as opposed to staying at a hotel.
Even with car rental. So just as far as basic setup, flights and hotel room and things like that, we were able to, in the midst of COVID and everything going on, get a pretty cheap rate flight. Yeah,
the flights ended up being like $120 round trip per person.
Yeah, which is pretty good as far as flights go. And we'll be flying from Baltimore to Florida, to Orlando, and then
back. We're flying on Southwest. And one of the things I'm appreciating now about Southwest is you're hearing about how all the other flights like Delta and American Airlines are just packing their flights full, where Southwest is committed to having the middle seat empty through the end of November at least. So we'll have hopefully a nice comfortable flight.
Yeah, at least that much. And I don't fly well, I don't like it, I hate the experience, and a full flight is even more nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
So the fact that we'll have a little bit of room to maneuver will be a bit better with that.
So that'll be really nice.
Yeah, so we are staying through an Airbnb. We were able to get a rate of
$54 a night.
Which is pretty decent.
I don't think you could beat that just about anywhere else and feel safe.
Yeah. And the nice thing about the Airbnb is you basically have, I think it's like a tiny house type thing set up. So you have a kitchen, you have a bedroom, you have pretty much all you need.
Yeah, a living room with the TV, so a table where we can set up and do computer stuff for filming. And a bedroom, a washer, a dryer. So basically everything.
Right, so a lot more comfortable than what I think you would get at a hotel.
Yeah.
Just because of the space that you have available to you.
And we will do a tour so you guys will see where we end up staying.
Right, so that should be video 1 when we get back, is just travel day and touring and all that fun exciting stuff.
A little bit of the logistics. We are leaving on October 25th and coming back November 2nd. So we have 7 days at Disney. So we are going to do every park twice except for one, which will either be Hollywood Studios or Animal Kingdom, depending on how the days work.
Our goal with Hollywood Studios is really to try to get on Rise of the Resistance this time, since we were unable to do that last time.
And Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway.
Right, and Mickey and Minnie's, because those are the newest things.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, a lot of the stuff that was supposed to be open this year got postponed or canceled. So the Remy's ride was supposed to be open this past summer. That didn't happen. And they pulled the plug on Mary Poppins and some of the other things. That
Tron is taking a long time. The Guardians of the Galaxy ride is still taking a while.
Right.
So, yeah.
So there's a lot of stuff that just got delayed, unfortunately. And Epcot will still have walls up everywhere. So
I think when you go to Epcot for the next year and a half, probably you just are going to expect that.
That was another thing. They were supposed to completely revamp Spaceship Earth too, and that got pulled. So I don't know.
But I'm excited to be down. We can ride it again.
Yeah, because we've only been on it once, so that'll be a fun experience. So yeah, as Joel said, we do have 2 days in each park except for one, and we will be spending Halloween Day at Magic Kingdom.
Yeah, which I was all excited about at first, and now I'm thinking it may have been a really bad idea because the park passes where you have to reserve what park you're going to each day are completely sold out for Magic Kingdom on Halloween. So it'll be a busy day, and you guys will get to see what a full park right now looks like.
Well, yeah, it's 25% capacity is
Right.
what they're keeping it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, but even at 25% capacity, I don't think it's going to look as full as we think it is.
Yeah.
I think by far the worst crowd levels we saw was back at our last trip when we were at Animal Kingdom the first day. That was like shoulder to shoulder people everywhere.
Yeah, it was a little crazy.
So,
yeah.
Yeah,
I don't think it'll be anything like that.
No, it won't be anywhere near like that. And the nice thing about Magic Kingdom, it is a fairly big park, so once people get to where they're going, it'll be pretty spread out.
Yeah.
The way that Disney is doing their tickets, where in the past we got park hoppers, they're not doing that anymore.
No, so you can only go to one park per day.
Right, so we did have to reserve those. So I don't know if you remember off the top of your head where we are each day. Is the first day Animal Kingdom?
First day is Animal Kingdom, and then Tuesday is Hollywood Studios,
Okay.
and Wednesday is Epcot, and Thursday is Magic Kingdom. Friday is Epcot again because we really love Epcot.
Yeah, Epcot's probably one of our favorites, if not our
Yep.
favorite.
And then Saturday is Magic Kingdom because that's Halloween.
Yep.
And then Sunday we currently have reserved for Hollywood Studios. If we don't get everything accomplished on Tuesday, it gives us a second chance. If we do get everything accomplished, we might try and switch it to Animal Kingdom.
Maybe.
Maybe.
We're not sure. We hadn't decided on that.
But as of right now, Hollywood Studios is the park that sells out the fastest. So I figured make that reservation because we probably won't be able to get it while we're
Right.
there. And we could always switch it to the other parks because those don't seem to fill up.
Yeah, and I think for that week, Magic Kingdom on Halloween is the only one that's capacity, aside from.
Yeah, Hollywood
Hollywood
Studios
Studios.
is on Saturday and Sunday, I
Right.
think.
So that's our schedule. Our plan, video-wise, and as I think I mentioned in one of the previous videos, we'll have them up before 2 months after
Hopefully.
that.
Fingers crossed.
We're doing a little different. We may not break it down day by day as far as the parks, but we've got different ideas for things that we're doing there.
Yeah.
We're always open to suggestions and thoughts about what you'd like to see, so you can definitely comment below.
Yeah.
Or you can interact with us on Instagram. And
Yeah. We
let
are
us
just
know.
at 2MaxTry, and you can follow
Yeah.
us on Instagram.
And just let us know what kind of stuff that you'd like to see.
Yeah, we are excited to try a lot of the fall Halloween treats. We're excited to see the cavalcades at each of the different parks now that they're not doing parades. We're excited to just maybe experience the new things at Hollywood Studios that we haven't been able to do yet. I'm excited to ride the safari ride like maybe 3 times at Animal Kingdom because that's my favorite. And hopefully get on Flight of Passage again. We'll see how the lines are because the lines are getting longer. When we first planned this trip, it was back in the summertime when no one was at Magic Kingdom or at Disney World. And we were like, this is the perfect time to go. And then as we're watching videos and reading the articles, it is getting busier and busier compared to nobody, like in July and August. So,
but that's typically weekends of the busiest.
Right.
And, we hear conflicting reports. A lot of them are saying posted wait times are exaggerated, so it's not as long as it seems.
So that maybe could be another thing that we discuss in our videos, just if the wait times are accurate, because that's always good to know.
Right. Yeah, so it is a much more relaxed thing. We have, I think, 2 dinner reservations or meal reservations.
Yeah, and we got Oga's Cantina as well.
Right.
So I think that will also be interesting. We did visit Oga's Cantina the last time we were there, and that is in our past videos, so we can link our Disney World videos below if you want to check them out. But obviously with social distancing and capacities being lower, it should be a lot less busy maybe. So we'll film that and give you our opinion on how it feels.
Yeah, hopefully. And they do have the Food and Wine Festival to some degree going on at this point, which is the first time we went during Food and Wine. So it's always neat to see the different foods they have there. So we will do a video focused mainly on eating around the world at Epcot.
Yeah, we have a whole list of things we want to try.
Yeah, most of our budget's spent on food. That's just what it's gonna
Well,
be.
one thing that we can mention is that with them not having the dining plan right now, the way that we budgeted for food is we kind of added everything up that we wanted to try throughout the week and bought Disney gift cards. And so we've already basically paid for our food ahead of time with buying the gift cards. And we bought them through Sam's Club. We have a membership there, and we got a discount of, I think, 5%.
Something like that, yeah.
I mean, we made like 20 bucks. so you can't beat that, I guess.
Yeah, so that was just part of our pre-planning.
Right.
And you know, a lot of this did come together kind of last minute just because we were planning on doing something else for our vacation, but with COVID and the price of what we were gonna do was just super expensive for what we thought it should have been. So this was the backup plan as far as what we decided to do. And hopefully maybe next year when things clear up, we're hoping, we'll have a different trip planned and we'll be able to do something a little different.
Take you guys along.
Yeah. So that's about it as far as what our plans are looking forward. As we already mentioned, make sure you interact with us. What are some things you'd like to see? Before we do close out the video though, we're going to transition over to Joelle, who is going to show you some of the stuff that we'll be packing for the trip. I haven't packed anything because I'm the kind of guy that we leave Sunday at noon 30-ish. I'll pack probably Sunday morning around 6, 7 a.m. is how I'll do that. So
and he'll throw t-shirts and socks and pants in a suitcase and call it done. Meanwhile, I've been planning this packing for like a couple weeks now. Ugh.
So we will send you over there, and I don't know how to close this portion out, so enjoy.
I'll see you in just a bit.
Alright, hey everyone. I just wanted to show you a few things that we are packing this trip that will hopefully make the trip a little bit easier, a little more comfortable, and then a few things just due to the COVID stuff that I have added on to pack this trip that we haven't taken on other trips. Alright, so I'm just going to jump right in and kind of go through my pile of things sitting next to me right here. First thing that I have is packing cubes. I used these on the first time last time we went to Disney, and they were so nice to keep everything organized, keep all of the light things together. So like I had one that had all of my t-shirts, one that had all of my bottoms, one that had all of my socks, and one that has all of our stuff to go in our park bag. And I got this set off of Amazon. They worked out really nicely. I love that they have the mesh here so you can see what's inside of them. And so I will link these down below. All right. Next thing we are making sure to pack are our magic bands. We did not get new ones for this trip. We're just gonna use the same ones that we used on our last trip, but maybe if we see something fun in the parks, we'll purchase a new one. But these will be really nice to not have to worry about keeping track of our tickets and that kind of thing. One of the fun things I got for this trip is I got these super cute headbands. I ordered them off of Etsy, and they are from a shop called Ears by Jess. I will link her shop down below, but I think they are so cute. I have this like animal print one. I'm gonna wear this first day to Animal Kingdom. I got this cute orange and yellow like Halloween themed one, so I think that'll be fun just for the season. And then I got this Haunted Mansion one, which will be super fun for one of our Magic Kingdom days. So I think these are super cute, and you will see them in our videos. Another thing that I got for pre-trip are these super cute gel nail strips. I was watching Blair Lamb, who is another YouTuber who does Disney stuff as well as like home vlogs and that kind of thing. I'll link her channel down below. And she said that these were some of the best like nail decals that she's ever tried. They lasted a super long time, so I'm excited to try these for our Disney trip. Another thing that I bought that Stuart is laughing at me for buying, but I think he'll be begging to use by the end of the trip. This is a USB chargeable fan, and it goes around your neck, and then you can kind of set the fan to blow on your face, and then you just need to plug it in to recharge at the end of the night. And we are going, it's supposed to be like high 80s to 90s and humid, so I think that this will be really helpful just to have moving air blowing at your face. So I will let you guys know how this works. I found it on Amazon. Once again, I will link it below. But I think this is going to be very helpful. Something that's really important for Disney is the shoes that you are wearing. I have worn these shoes every trip to Disney. I don't wear sneakers a lot at home, but we had done some research and found that these Skechers Go Walk that have like these really nice cushy soles on the inside are really great for the parks. And a lot of people suggest bringing 2 pairs, so I will be bringing 2, and I'll let you know if I switch them out or not. Switching out your shoes will just help with blisters and that kind of thing. Alright, some of the other things. Ponchos. I have brought these same ponchos every trip that we go to Disney, and we have never really used them. But checking the weather, it is calling for possible thunderstorms some part of every day that we're there. So I think that these will come in handy. And they were like 99 cents a piece at Walmart, so way cheaper than having to buy them at Disney. So we'll see how those go. Another thing we are bringing are our Disney pins. They are still doing pin trading, so hopefully that'll be something you'll see in some of our videos. So we'll have our pins just in case you want to trade, so that'll be fun. Another thing that I am bringing that I don't normally take with us when we're traveling, but I got so sick and felt so crappy the last trip to Disney that I feel like this may be an important thing to bring along with you just in case, is a pack of medicines. So I was sick, I had a cough, and it was horrible, and the one thing that no one brought in our group was cough drops. So I made sure I have cough drops, Tums, allergy medicine. Stuart always needs Dramamine for trips on planes, so I have that. I have melatonin in case we need help sleeping. Just a little bit of everything. Ibuprofen, stuff for sunburns, all kinds of stuff. I think this will be super helpful. Band-Aids, anything I can really think of, I'm going to be bringing along with us just in case. For COVID stuff, I bought a pack of disposable face masks of 50. That way, if we need to go through a few of them a day, we'll have enough. I have done lots of watching of YouTube videos and reading articles and stuff, and everybody says that the disposable ones are the most comfortable to wear for long periods of time. So I have these. I also have cloth masks, a bunch of different varieties, which I'm sure you'll see in the videos. Ones that are homemade, ones that we've purchased, different materials, all that kind of stuff. So we'll see which one works best. But I know that I'm planning on packing a few of them in our bag each day. That way we can switch them out if either the ear things get uncomfortable or it's rubbing your face in the wrong way or something like that. So that's one of the COVID things. I also have sanitizer like wipes just in case we need something to clean off a table or wipe our hands or something like that. I found hand sanitizer in a spray, which I think will be nice. I got it for $3. I got a deal. So we have that kind of hand sanitizer. I also have like the little kind that will hang on our backpack. So hopefully that'll set us up well for the trip. One of the things we purchased and we will be bringing with us is one of the new Amazon Fire tablets. So that'll be great for on the plane. We can download some movies or TV shows, read books. I think it will also be great to have you know, anytime we're traveling or that kind of thing. Not for Stuart because he's driving, but for me to, like I said, read books, watch movies, plug in my headphones, listen to podcasts, all that kind of stuff. So that's great to have with us. Another thing that I like to pack each time is physical printouts of all of the reservations we've made. So I have our Airbnb, I have the parking that I've already paid for, I have our car rental, I have our airport flight information, I'll have our Disney whole itinerary printed out, just in case something were to happen with computers and all that stuff that, you know, it's great until it doesn't work. We'll have paper copies that show all of our information. So that I think is always good to have and an extra safety net. So we'll have that. Just a couple more things to share with you. Since we are planning on filming during this trip, and of course we just have all of our regular electronic stuff like our phone cords, the tablet cords, Stuart will have his laptop, all of the charger for anything that's electric, all that stuff. I purchased this on Amazon for our last trip and it really helped to organize all of our cords. It is just an electronic cord organizer and I will link it down below if I can find it, but this was really helpful the last trip, so we'll be bringing that again. We will also be bringing an external charger. This is the brand Anker, A-N-K-E-R, which gets really great reviews online, so I bought this for our last trip and we didn't really use it a whole lot, but we also didn't spend the full day in the parks. So this time, since the parks are closing earlier, we'll probably be spending the full day in the parks. We may need this, especially for camera batteries and that kind of thing. So we have our portable charger. And then another thing that I purchased just to keep track of all of our electronics were these really neat cord labelers. They are little Velcro tabs that you wrap around each cord and you can write on the labels so it tells you what each thing goes to. And so far I have been using these and they are really great to even just keep track of the cords, like to wrap it around so that they don't get all messed up together. So I will link these below. We also got those on Amazon, so you can check those out. One last thing we are bringing is a power strip. Since we are having so many electronics, and I'm sure a family of 4 has a ton of electronics too, just to bring with them that they use every day. Just to make sure we have enough places to plug everything in, we're going to be bringing a power strip with us. And I think that's pretty much my whole list of things you may not think about to bring with you on a Disney trip or on any trip. So let me know in the comments down below if there's anything that you were surprised by or that you think is going to be really helpful, or maybe something that I'm missing that you guys always bring when you go on a trip. I really look forward to hearing from you guys, and I look forward to sharing the rest of our Disney trip with you. I'm so excited. So we will see you in our next video on Saturday where we finish off our Universal Yums from Russia. We'll see you then. Bye.